Good morning. This is the recommending committee for November 17th, 2025. We are officially called to order. And Ms. Jackie, are we in compliance with the open meeting law?
Yes, we are.
Thank you very much. Our item number 3 is public comment. Comment during this portion of the agenda must be limited to matters on the agenda for action. If you wish to be heard, please come forward now. Hearing and seeing none, we'll close the public comment period. Item number 4 is for possible action to approve the final minutes by reference to the November 3rd, 2025 recommending committee meeting. I'll entertain a motion.
Move to approve.
There's a motion. Please vote. And post. And those minutes are passed. Moving on to item number 5, bill number 2025-39 for possible action, amends LVMC 6.84.010 and 6.84.050 relating to wedding chapels to provide a definition of wedding chapel for licensing and regulatory purposes and to update operational requirements. This is sponsored by Councilwoman Olivia Diaz. I will turn it over to Ms. Darcy.
Good morning, Chairman and committee members. This amendment updates the outdated provisions for wedding chapels. It provides clearer guidance for both the industry and for staff who administrate these regulations. Specifically, first, it's going to add a clear definition of what a wedding chapel is for licensing and regulatory purposes, because today it doesn't have one in the code. It also updates some of the operational requirements to reflect how businesses operate. For example, chapels can meet the posting requirements for their rates through digital signage through their website or printed brochures instead of having a physical sign. Another change requires wedding chapels to give customers an itemized invoice of all the charges before any services are performed. This ensures transparency for patrons and helps prevent misunderstandings. And then finally, the amendment clarifies that if a wedding chapel offers additional services outside of what is covered under their chapel license, then they would have to obtain proper licensing for those additional activities. So overall, it's about modernizing the code and making it clear, and we do recommend approval.
Thank you very much. And I understood we did a business impact statement, and we didn't get anything substantive back.
Correct, Chair. Jeff Dorkak, City Attorney. We received 2 written responses. Neither necessarily spoke to the substance of the bill outlined by the business licensing manager, and we believe the people may have misinterpreted what the bill does, but Darcy's taking care of that.
Thank you very much. I don't have any questions. Are there any questions up here? No questions up here. Are there any comments or questions in the audience? Hearing and seeing none, I'll entertain a motion.
I move to approve.
There's a motion. Please vote. And post. And that item passes and will be heard and eligible for action on December 3rd, 2025 City Council meeting. Moving on to item number 6, bill number 2025-40 for possible action adopts an extension of an ad valorem property tax rate in the City of Las Vegas for the purpose of employing police officers with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department as required by Senate Bill 451 of the 83rd session of the Nevada Legislature and providing for other related matters. This is sponsored by Mayor Shelley Berkeley.
Thank you, Chair. Did you want to do this one?
He's letting you talk. I'm looking forward to it.
All right.
You're on the stage. Go for it.
Thank you. Good morning. This is Jillian Blocksager-Bloom, Deputy City Attorney. So this is an extension of an existing tax that was approved by the voters at the general election in 1996. The City of Las Vegas and the county both currently impose a 20-cent property tax rate on each $100 of assessed valuation in their respective jurisdictions. And that tax is set to expire in 2027. In the most recent session of the Nevada Legislature in 2025, the legislature passed Senate Bill 451, which requires the city and the county to renew this property tax. This extended tax would be in effect from July 1st, 2027 until June 30th, 2057. And just want to note that based on the way the property tax abatements work, even if this tax no longer existed and weren't assessed, there would not be, people wouldn't see a reduction in how their property tax or the amount of their property tax because the revenue that would still be reallocated to other sources.
One quick question. You mentioned requires the county and the city to adopt. Is it enabling or is it requiring us to do it?
It is requiring. Yeah.
Okay. I don't have any questions. Any questions up here? Hearing and seeing none, it's a public hearing for anybody who would like to comment. Hearing and seeing nobody, I will entertain a motion. There's There's a motion, please vote. And post. And that item passes and will be heard on the November 19th, 2025 City Council meeting, which brings us to citizen participation. Public comment during this portion of the agenda must be limited to matters within the jurisdiction of the recommending committee. If you'd like to be heard, please come forward now. And hearing and seeing none, we will adjourn today's meeting. Thanks, everyone.